How's it going there, guys? Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and in this character spotlight, we finally have an update for an OG-ish character. That's Matsuri. Finally gets her 6th star, and nobody cared at all. At least I didn't. Yep, she got her 6th star, and I guess the good thing is on the horizon, we're about to get Makoto's 6th star, which everybody freaking wants. And we could have used her now instead of this one, but let's go ahead and get into the skills. Is she completely worthless? She has been for the longest time. Ever since the dawn of this game. Ever since they started programming it. She was garbage. Is she so much now? She might have got a tad little bit better. Just a tad. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Skill number 1. Tiger Shock, physical damage attack to surrounding enemies and stuns them. Now, I'm going to say surrounding enemies because her Union Burst mechanic just basically throws herself into the enemy party and she stays there to die. Usually. She does. It's just like a suicide run. That's pretty much what it is. It's just go, you're dead. Okay, bye. But she does. That's why nobody ever used her. It's stupid. But it says surrounding enemies because, you know, she's in the middle of the enemy group. It's kind of like AoE attacks. Skill number 2, Tiger Spin. Sagat needs to learn from this one. Physical damage attack to surrounding enemies. Okay, whoopity-doo. Hooray. Okay, is what it is. EX skill, an old school one. It increases her physical attack power. If you happen to have her at 5 stars or greater, it increases her physical attack power along with a little bit of physical defense. And believe me, when you throw yourself into the enemy team like a complete idiot or whatever, some defense helps a lot. And she learned come her 6th star. I will explain very shortly. Oh boy. Her Union Burst, the Tiger Hero Bomber. She's the bomb. She goes boom, and then she just bleeds everywhere. Whatever. Dives into the enemy party, 3rd from the front. So if there's 5 on the enemy teams, go 1, 2, 3, and she'll stand in front of the 3rd one, trying to be almost dead center, whatever. It's 3rd from the front if you're fighting PvE, and I don't know why you would use Matsuri in anything PvE, but there's probably some people out there where they has like 3 brain cells, and you know, you got 1 brain cell sitting there with a thing of popcorn and watching the other 2 fight for survival. Yeah, and they both kill themselves, and then the other one dies from popcorn overdose. Whatever, y'all dumb. If you're using her for PvE. Anyways. Union Burst dives into the enemy party, 3rd from the front, causes damage to all surrounded enemies, and she remains there until she's dead. Or wins if you're lucky. Could be lucky if you get her to the 6th star. We'll go ahead and get to that. Alright, let's get to the thing here. Unique equipment, it is the Justice Medal. It upgrades the Tiger Shock skill number 1, to do more damage and increases her physical and magic defense, something that she very much needs when she's throwing herself into doom. So, you know, just find like one of those sinkholes in Brazil or whatever and dive. The same effect. Whatever, I have no idea where I was getting with that. Anyway, what you guys really want to know because of the 6th star update is the 6th star update. I am redundant. The 6th star Union Burst becomes the Nightmare Braves. It's a nightmare for anyone that uses her. Dives into the enemy party, 3rd from the front, causes damage to all surrounding enemies, and remains there to fight it verbatim with the original Union Burst, with the exception she also puts up an all damage barrier on herself that will scale with her hit points at the time she jumps. It's a barrier that can absorb a lot, but the lower her hit points, the more the barrier will absorb, because, you know, if she's really low on hit points, she'll be dead before she hits the ground or whatever, but with the barrier, maybe she'll last a little longer. Tad bit. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to do exactly what I said that it was really dumb, and trust me, it is. I'm going to throw her into PvE combat because, hey, this is easy. I ain't even worried about this. I am still grinding shards. I am doing things, so we are going to do the things. If I can find it real quick now. Look at all these 6 stars. Everybody all leveled up all kind of stupid, and then you got her, which is all kind of stupid. My God. Okay, slow this down because she's busy or whatever. I'm going to have to go through this a couple of times. Okay, when the game first came out, Matsuri's sitting there or whatever, and it's like, hey, look at me, I'm good for arena. No, you're not. Okay, maybe for like a split second when this game first came out, people were throwing her in. Why? Because there weren't that many characters and you needed somebody to finish up the group. That's why she was there. You needed her to fill a hole. And she's good at filling holes, as we found out in Brazil here. Yeah, I mean, the universe is like upgraded with like the entourage charging in, even though there's actually no entourage on the screen. So I don't know why they're even there. They're just charging. They're cheering her death. It's like, hey, our super commander's finally gone. We can go get Christina or something. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. I know I'm ripping into this character. This is one of those characters, like, it's a cute character. I like the character, the aesthetics and everything, but she's practically worthless. But let's go ahead and do it again. Just, clicky, clicky. I gotta save some stamina for the next review, all right? Go slow. Thank you. She is like almost bottom of the barrel, past Carol in the thing or whatever. I've done that skit or bit or whatever so many times. It's stupid. Carol's still down there in the barrel. She's never getting out or whatever. Just like throw her on the rack and turn her into fine wine or contagious wine. Yeah, that'll be contagious. Whatever. Like this character without the 6-star is completely ignorable. You never even look at this character. You spend no resources on her whatsoever. With the special equipment, same thing. You ignore her. No, nothing, and nothing. Okay, with the 6-star, okay, she's rated double S tier in the arena, and that's it. Everything else, she is garbage, super garbage, utter garbage. Carol, you agree? Okay, see, she agreed. That was horrible. But this, who cares? Quite frankly, there are so many freaking arena characters now, so many groups to make or whatever. You do not need to do anything with this character. You don't need to spend time. The fingers. You don't need to do a thing with this character. I often will say, well, hey, if you're really into arena and everything, you're looking for that top spot and everything. She's necessary. She does real good. There's a lot of groups that do good. And there's websites out there you like plot in the group that you're fighting and it's like boop 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 boop, I win. Hey, you ain't got to do nothing no more. Just if you got some spare crap or whatever and you feel like wasting it, here's a good place to waste it. Otherwise, ain't got to do nothing. You ain't have to worry about me saying whether you should roll on the character or not, because everybody's going to have her basically by default. There you go. Yay. We'll see you in the next video.